Welcome to a rather rainy race day vlog. We are headed up to Turfway to watch Peach run again. She's going to be going 1.16 this round, so I do enjoy that distance. I'm actually glad we're able to sneak on over. It's that time of the year where it's foaling season, and so we can't always go watch our kiddos run. And I had two mares in particular. I was like, if they don't foal before the race day, I'm not going to be able to go. Luckily, they fold, and so we're going to sneak on over, watch the race, and sneak back. But yeah, so if I had mentioned in the last vlog that we probably were talking about dropping her a level, and I always say I'm going to do the terminology and explain the levels and all that crap. I'm going to do a whole video. I swear, it's in my docket. I have my notes. It's falling season, so I can finally sit down and record it now. That might be what I might do start tonight. We'll see. But like she won, like, these are the bigger levels. She was over here. She won at this level. We kind of bumped her up a level, and this is kind of where she's been vibing. Now, there isn't really that specific level that she won at this track, but there is a level under it. And when I say that, it was like a little tiny bit of a difference, and I'm between the numbers. So she was vibing at this level, so we're going to go ahead and drop her to the next level to see if she's going to be a little bit more competitive, to see if the competition is going to be a little bit easier, and then hopefully she kind of does a little better, get her confidence going, and either win, which would be nice. She doesn't have to win, or at least get her confidence up to be like, oh, I can do this again, because she's had some excuses for some of the races since her win. But like some of them, it's just she's just been like, everyone else was a whole lot faster, which it's horse racing. So that's the plan. We dropped our level, and I was like looking at the thing. I already forgot what number we are. I looked at it. We drove here so I can feed my children, and I've already forgotten half of the thing. The one horse is scratched. I do remember that. But I was looking at the names of the horses, and either we've definitely run against some of these horses before, and what we also did is just drop them a level, or I just watched so much horse racing that I remember too many names, because I was like staring at these names and I was like, I know too many of these horses for this to be a lower level claimer. I was like, I don't know. I was just like, I'm lost. So that is what we're doing. Going to Turfway, 1.16. We dropped her a class level. However, there's still some horses that she's ran against in there. So hopefully she does well-ish. I at least would just like her to hopefully have a decent run, like a clean trip, and just finish well. Oh, also, I think, I needed to double check. I think they actually switched the jockey on her too. The jockey did fine the last time out. I had no complaints there. Goodness. But sometimes it's just nice to try new things. See if it's a better fit. We'll see. But yeah, I guess let's sneak over to Turfway and hopefully not get too wet.
And there they go. Lucky Anna fires out to the lead with Flores, and Katie got lucky. Not a lot of pace on through the initial stages. In fact, they are trying to really slow it down up front. And a Peach is in the fourth spot from the inside, now striding into third. As from the outside is Katie got lucky. The extreme outside is DDB. Let's stick with the leader, and that is Lucky Anna. Lucky Anna in no hurry. Flores is right there applying very little pressure. And a Peach third with Katie got lucky. DDB from the extreme outside. Split decision in the two-path. Dalton's Love from the rail. Anna is second last, and Pollyanna is the last of 9. And they do crawl through that opening quarter. 26 2/5. Couldn't be going any slower up front. Lucky Anna 3/4 of a length to Flores. Katie got lucky and in a Peach, or a little more than 3 lengths off the lead. A length to DDB. Dalton's Love in split decision. More than 5 lengths off the lead. Anna's beginning her move from the far outside. Pollyanna is still at the tail. Luckiana going as slow as she can up front, 51 and 4/5. Flores right there applying very little pressure. Katie Got Lucky remains close enough to the soft pace. And in a peach and DDB. DDB advancing outside of Katie Got Lucky, and a peach is back to the 5th spot. Anna continues to close in, but she is at the mercy of this slow pace. And it's Flores and Luckiana, really no excuses for both of them. They continue to battle for this top spot, 3/4 and 117 and 1. Luckiana, Flores, Katie Got Lucky, DDB. Anna's in the 5th position. Luckiana has the lead, and Katie Got Lucky makes a move for second, currently held by Flores. DDB from the extreme outside. It still is Luckiana with the lead at the 16th. They're trying to close in, but they can't. Luckiana went slow early, and nobody could step up to her in the late stages. She's a wire-to-wire winner. DDB was second.
So if you remember the race at Churchill when there was only 3 of them, this race actually played out very similar to that race. She broke out pretty much a little bit better than normal, actually, and the instructions were to kind of send her as close to the front as possible without taking the lead. This was a different jockey, so we got a little bit more insight of kind of just her. And now, if you listen to the announcer as as the first time we watched this race through, you'll hear how he keeps talking about how slow the pace is, how slow the fractions are, how they're just crawling, because they were. That was the exact same thing that happened at Churchill when the 2 horses got loose up on the lead and she kind of sat behind, and then she didn't have a pace to close into. Now, the jockey said pretty much what we thought already, in that she's just such an easy, go with the flow. She's in no trouble. She's just such an easy mover type horse to handle and deal with. You can see she just moves so prettily. That is not, anyway. She just uses her whole body properly. Anyway, she's sitting in 3rd. The rest of the herd is starting to also kind of bunch up a little bit because they are just absolutely crawling. That turn should be coming up here soon, and you're going to see her do what she does for every freaking turn. You can see where she was sitting nice and quiet in 3rd. She's now backed off, and she's gone to 5th. And she's dropping even farther. I think she gets all the way back to 7th or 8th. I think she only is beating 1 horse when she's coming around the turn. And this is something we kind of already knew that she did. And the jockey was like, she just hates getting up in there. She doesn't like to get potentially bumped. She doesn't like the dirt in her face. And so that for future races, she needs to be swung out wide, which is something we kind of already figured. Anyway, then she gets that second win and she starts closing, and we actually thought we were going to get a better place, but that pace was just so slow ahead of time that everybody else also had a whole lot of horse left to go. And, well, we finished, I think it was 7th, 5th or 7th, something like that. So, yeah, that was a little frustrating to watch just because we had watched the exact same race at Churchill, knew what we needed to at least try and change for the next time that happened. And then the next time came, and we had a different jockey, and he had said, he goes, I thought about going and just taking the lead, but he was like, I didn't know, I wasn't sure. And I was like, should have just sent it. Even if the closers caught her at the end, it just would have been something new to try and see if that was better, you know. And then instead, she gets behind a slow pace, gets on the inside, loses momentum, and then tries to catch back up, but the other closers were already moving forward by the time she was trying to restart. You know. But yeah, she's still happy, healthy, having a ball out there. They said she actually, she enjoys going out and training and everything. She's fine. She's just, we haven't, I don't know. It's been a thing. So yeah, but more than likely, she'll stay at the same class level as this one because this race was just a thing. And I assume she's probably going to run at Turfway again. And then after, I think she'll have the chance to run at Turfway one more time. And then if my calendar brain is correct, the next time she's ready to run, there should be 2 or 3 different racetracks openings for spring. So I think, Churchill, Keeneland, Belterra, and Indiana are all kind of right around the corner. And it'll be nice to take her back to Belterra because we know she likes Belterra. And hopefully we can have a better summer than we have had this winter. Fabulous. So yeah, I guess until next time, hopefully we'll start seeing her sister run here soon too. That she just went back into training. And yeah, I don't know. That was just a little frustrating. But it is what it is. She's happy and healthy. She's just vibing. I would have just have liked to have seen a different result than the Churchill result all over again. But it is what it is. Anyway, until next time.